Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 68 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we keep working towards energy science, and we just realized, well, I realized I had a problem with the Helium ingot production, because apparently this can just stall itself out, which I didn't really expect, so we are going to tear this down and use this setup instead that I already had planned, or designed, because it's more robust and less complicated, to be honest. So we remove all of this, and I guess robots will just help. Actually, we don't need to remove these belts. And these just need to turn around, but they are different things, so we need to clean this belt. Good. Come on in, please. Don't take all my power. Hopefully we can fit in this area without having to go under that or something. But it should really just be this. We need some space to split or filter the stone out, though. This is supposed to be the crushed stuff, or whatever it is we're making, holmium chloride. So we need 2 tiles of space, I believe. 1 to split sand onto there. And 1 to split some of the sand down here for now, where we're going to turn it into landfill or export it or something. And now we're working again. I'm going to tear this down because we didn't need it, or don't need it anymore. That's just our template for this stuff. Robot, stop, please. Junk, junk, junk. Okay. And this is all limited. It will input some of the output by itself, except for our actual output. And these will only input if we have insufficient amounts in these chests. So I believe that is good. Shouldn't really need the power poles between these, but let's just keep them anyway. We needed 20 of these. That's 16, 18, 20. And we probably need to balance this belt halfway down, because we get 13 of that and 2.6 of that out. No, wait, this is higher amounts actually. I think we get 10 of that and 2 of this. But that still means it needs to be balanced on the belt. So halfway down we just split it. Good. And let's put this stuff in there so it's being used. This stuff needs to go in here. This and the sand and the stone needs to go to another warehouse, which is right here, I guess. And it's going to be full pretty soon, honestly, but I'm going to ignore that for now. And now that is empty. Good. Put that in as well. Awesome. As then we can export this again to Novice or Bit. Good. We have a solar panel here that's not built. Let's fix that. Let's just bring some more accumulators if we have any. But we didn't bring any iron for this, so we don't. I think we had plenty of those anyway, so never mind. Solar, whoops, accumulators. And is there anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. How many solar panels do we have? 250. We can make another one of these then. And this is just rocks in the way and not cliffs, so that should be okay. Good. So now we are basically ready to leave, I think, but I've said that many times already. We will deliver Helium and Cryonite through cannons. We did a lot of oil stuff, so now we have some extra oil here, that's good. Why do we have random copper sitting there? Probably from an earlier accumulator setup, I think. Let's just get rid of this. And should we maybe just start up some more accumulators then? Because right now we have the oil. But we need a lot more iron for that. And copper as well, it seems. Why do I have a strong box here? Iron. Oh, I forgot about bringing fuel. The copper is right here. Good. Do we not have any more fuel? Oh, it's up here, of course. Lots and lots of iron and copper. Come on, just the last little bit, please. Oh well. So those are going again, that's good. Brick is fine, I'm sure. We only need it for the mall anyway. And this is filling up, so no problems. But we also had more fuel right here. Are we then done? Yes. Back to either Norvis or Norvis Orbit. Do we want to bring stuff to Norvis Orbit? I am not sure. This is stuff we want to leave here, I think. Is it though? Do we need so many cannons? This is a bit better, I think, and I took some stuff from there. Otherwise, we're good. Okay, let's ignore everything else. If we're going to orbit, what would we be doing in orbit? Would we do anything? Set robot chest or cannon chests up. Maybe increase production. No, we need iron ingots for that. So we've already used all the iron ingots, and that's what we need to go to the other planet for, to shoot those through rockets. I think we are just going to Norvis orbit. Sure. Oh, we need to... Oh, we did launch, never mind. Good, get those built. And get a bit of power. That's too close. They just overlap with one? Okay. Why don't we put even more of these down? We have the space and I don't want it to be a problem later. Good. Yes, iron ingots was a problem, but before that we had this stuff being the biggest slowdown. After we put in speed modules at least, so I am going to just increase that production a little bit. Because then I don't think we have to come back here right away. Scaffolding anywhere? We have so much stuff up here. But that's just how it is. Now these are inputting directly, but this one is not. Will a robot bring that one? I think it will, yes. Full port. There. We need space stuff for this, of course. Where am I putting my stuff? In the middle of nowhere for now. So we can take this instead. And we don't have any speed modules. Too bad. Hopefully we can get under here. Nope. Not anywhere close. So we need more space in space. Good. And then we are basically done here for now, I think. This goes back in there. I take that. Don't need this. I don't need the space belt. Don't need to shoot cannons from here. We will leave those 2 chests, I guess. I'll just go in here so we don't suffocate. I think we are good otherwise. Do we have rocket fuel here? Yes, we do. Yes, just a novice. We just need 33 this time. It seems like that changes a lot. But it might just be me misremembering or something. Anything here we should bring back? No. I don't think so. This is working away, that's good. This one should connect to the logistic network and only work if we have more than 500 barrels. Because otherwise we'll end up destroying all of the barrels that we need to actually transfer fluids up here. And that just won't do. Good. I'm just going to go, because I will never get anything done if I keep trying to prepare for everything. This hasn't stopped glowing since last we were here. Oh, is it the... No, it isn't unfurbished or whatever you call it. So I don't know. So now we need to go to Tentavis and do iron ingots. I'm just curious, couldn't we do iron ingots here on Novice? It's just iron ore into these smelters. Wouldn't that have been a lot easier? No, we need some of the stuff made on Tentavis, the flux stuff. Yeah, this pyroflux. And that's a byproduct of making the vulcanite. And we're making some specifically for it, but yes. Okay, never mind. We do need to go there though, and set up some cannons. No, we already had cannons. We need to deliver some of these delivery cannon capsules. You are connected to the circuit network. You have your own channel. How many do we have available currently? Because potentially we don't even need to go there. We should just send a rocket. But no, we don't have any of this stuff available apparently. So I guess we have problems again with low density structure. For some reason. Upper, of all things. What? I think we have a train problem or something. Or maybe not. Maybe we're just using all of it. So time for red belts. Sure. Lots of red, some underground, some splitters. Also, we have loaders now. We don't have to do this stuff, but whatever. It's not like we're going to decrease the size anyway. Why was that removed? Oh, it's removed by this for some reason. Good. All the misclicks. There we go. Don't think we need the last belt here anymore. But we shall see. And maybe I should just get it all done. Sure, let's do it. Instead of having to come back later, potentially. But we're cutting the one belt here anyway. That's fine, I guess. Good. Oops. Do we have loaders? Yes, we do. But they don't want to upgrade easily, I guess. Oh, we actually have more copper here than we need, or can use currently. Can send through. But that won't stay the case, it seems. And apparently we actually do need loaders down here for these belts to be full. Or we could just have used stack inserters, but this is just a little bit easier. Well, not really, but in the long term it's probably easier. Good. And then we just need to make sure that we get enough copper in, which then might be the next problem. But at least we should be doing better now. we are fine, I think. Okay. So low density structures should be going again a lot faster. Which should mean that we get a lot more delivery cannon capsules. This is working, yes. I'll take some of those. Good. And yeah, the cannons are shooting again. That's a good sign. We still apparently need to store some of these for exporting the delivery cannon capsules. And I guess we're just going to store as many as we can, because we are launching them through rockets, and the rockets can carry a full warehouse. So for now, that is the plan. We still have more chests requesting the delivery cannon capsules here, so this will be prioritized somewhat. But this will get some every now and then, even if, especially if we start producing more than we need for the cannons. So we still need to go and do iron ingots from Tentavis, but we need the capsules for that. So we're a little bit stuck right now. Did all this oil down here. How are we looking on that? Just fine. But we have had a lot of problems with red circuits. And the long-term goal was for me to do red circuits on the rail network. But I wanted to extend it first so we had more space to do oil stuff and such. But maybe we should just go and expand that a bit now. Or just put an oil refinery station down somewhere. And then do a red circuit station somewhere where we already have cleared it out. It's not like we can't kill biters, it's just annoying to do. So how about I find my rail stuff and grab some more rail, I think. And then figure out where we want to do stuff like this. Because currently all of our oil is going here, but for now we have enough. Yeah, we don't have to go far. We don't have to keep everything very expandable. So we could just do it here, but I feel like I want a little bit more space. Out here, maybe? Sure, let's do that. Clear some biters there. Good. Well, we want to get rid of that one as well. Yeah, let's actually charge this up a little bit first. So this is supposed to be oil processing. Potentially we make plastic and stuff here as well. I guess so, which means we need a lot of trains coming and going. So we need a bunch of stackers. And a lot of stations. And I guess this is still the best way we have of doing that. I feel like I did some thought about this at some point. If we had put this further away from the main rail network, we could expand the stackers easily. But where would stations go? This is less easy to expand the stackers on, but we have stations. If these had gone in the opposite direction, so output going down here and the stackers going that way, we could expand the stackers there as well pretty easily. So I think that should be how we try to design these. Again, it's the first time I'm doing double-headed trains. Usually I just have a loop on everything and I'm used to that sort of setup. But not this time, because I wanted to try something new. So basically do this thing, but have the stations going. Hello. We can't do this here because of the belt, I guess. But yeah, having the stations go in like that. And then output coming off of the end of that. Can I figure that out? So stagger's not going in this direction, but the other one. Which we haven't gotten a blueprint for, unfortunately. So coming in, going to the right. Coming in here, we need them to go down. And then stations going up. And then we build on top of that or something. So basically this, but not really. Okay, I'm just going to try. What could go wrong? Come on. How did I get ammo again? I feel like I've tried to get rid of that a couple of times. So we want a bit of space here, mainly for expandability of the stagger setup. And then we can't use this. We can't mirror this either. Can take most of this. Except for that part. Because I think we still want a full two-sided rail to handle all the trains instead of it going into the same one. Like we have done here. Yeah. But we can start making our stations from here. And I guess we should do some design here. I'm not sure if we're going to get done with this, because I still want to go and fetch that iron ingots from Tintavis, or at least send some of these things. It just feels stupid to send 76 in a rocket, because that's an expensive 76 things then. Okay, plan first, start building later. So if we want to output plastic, for example, in high amounts, not from the cannon though. Just plastic. We need a bunch of petroleum, and I guess that's pretty dang easy. But we also want to be able to export lubricant and stuff like that. We don't have enough coal to ever do coal liquefaction, I don't think. And maybe we need light oil for rocket fuel later. So we probably need to do everything. But doing this to start with is a good idea. And it's the same things we need anyway. So it shouldn't really matter for inputs and outputs. So that is one thing we want to do here. We also want lubricant. But that's fine, that's not a problem. I was just thinking about something. Oh, sulfuric stuff maybe? Needs iron. And I think there's one more thing. If we want to export fluids to space, we need either barrels or steel to make the barrels locally. I think steel is just the easiest thing. Or not really the easiest thing, but it's best for scalability, because you can get a lot more steel in here than you can get barrels in, I think. Is that even true? Yes, one barrel is one steel, but you can stack steel to 100, barrels only stack to 10. And I don't really want to have a barrel train running around. So that is fine. I will just add barrels to this. Oh, do we have easy enough access to water here? I guess we can get it through. It shouldn't be that much of a problem, I don't think. If we want 100 of this per second, we need 500 water for that. The water is not that big of a deal, even if we did 10 times this. 5,000 is just 4 pipes going from the water. It's fine. So we don't want a water station, I don't think. And 1,000 plastic per second is not something we are supposed to do here. At least I don't want to do here. The only reservation I have with this is that we are basically in the mindset that we want to do everything up here in orbit when we get access to rail. And shouldn't that mean that we just bring the crude oil into space? I think so, but this is still necessary to do red circuits, so I'm going to do it anyway. We'll see how much use we get out of it, but it's not going to scale this high anyway. Whoops. I'll still do some sort of high scale though. Yes. Is that everything we need here? Exporting plastic for red circuits. Yep, good. So that's coal in. Crude oil in. iron, and steel plate. 4 inputs and a fuel station, which we never put here apparently. Have we not done a proper fuel station anywhere? We have a fuel train running around. Where's it going? Steel 1 fuel. Rocket fuel. Plus oil fuel. Steel is up here. Guess this is the closest thing to something we want to replicate. I need the exit signal as well, I think. So something like that. For fuel. Oil processing fuel. Are you the fuel? No. You're not either. Wasn't it going down here somewhere? Maybe not. Is it fine to go here after there and then back up to there and then over there? Yes, it's a nice circle, I guess. We can't really get any better than that. We need power. I think we're just going to run it in here. I'll wait with taking blueprints of all of this, because apparently I'm not going to reuse any of the blueprints I've made earlier anyway. All of this, so never mind. Was this in any way useful? No, we did the staggers in the wrong direction. That's why we're not using that. Good. Next up, pin this. Steel, iron, coal, oil. Oil last, because that's the most annoying to deal with, I think, in pipes. We just want one-sided, of trains being able to go from one side here, but is this even the setup we want to use with warehouses? Or do we want to use butts? We're not gonna be handling a lot of solids. It is a lot of coal though. So coal should probably be handled on belts. And let's just handle everything on belts. Let's not be lazy. I just want this to go in the other direction, which I can't. Train station, our stops can't be flipped. What if I do that? Then they can. Good. And again, we don't need this, so we're not doing it. Does this make sense at all? Not really. This is allowed to leave if it can get past here. This is allowed to leave if it can get into this block. And I guess that's okay. Because trains can still go past down here. And if it can't get past this wouldn't, a train up here wouldn't be able to do it either. Sure, I think that's fine. Now though, this could get a lot closer to the other station. I think we're going to take a blueprint of this though. But hopefully this is something we can use again and again. Why do we have more space in this blueprint than we have over here? Can a train even get in here? Hey you. Oh, you can't get here? Why not? Because I didn't set up this part. Dang it. Well, it can only use some of those daggers then. It can get in there. So our new blueprint is longer than it needs to be, or what? Are these just higher than they could be? Oh, okay, it's just a half a rail of distance difference, whatever. If we do this, we don't have the signal on the output, but it's just not allowed to leave unless it can get past this signal anyway. Then this is not usable there. I do want to leave just a little bit of space between these large stations. So coal, iron, steel. And then oil last. Do we maybe want storage tanks on both sides of that? I think we do, because, well, maybe oil is the thing we need the most throughput of. But so far it's still only one pipe's worth. And again, this isn't going to be used for that long, I don't think. But hey, what does it matter? It matters because we can't get full output anyway, because we only can have 3 pumps for each train wagon. I think. Let's just see when this train gets here. So I think only 3 of these 4 will connect. Same with all of them. That connects, that connects. None of these connects. So that's obviously bad. But it can connect in there. Eh. I need more pipe there if we do this. But yeah, it's still not the best idea. We can get rid of that, that, and that though. Which means we can rotate that, and that. And then we don't really need this pipe. But I still want it. And that. And that. So we are pumping out more from these than this now, but it's still better than it was. And we could also just connect across here, so we're a little bit better balanced, I guess. And I think we want that for our output as well. Let's just see here. I'm going to design it from the beginning, I guess. That's not how we do it. One tile between those. And connect them. And pump them. And hope a rail fits right here. It doesn't. Good. And then we wanted to connect across here. Good, and then we can pump off of the end. Now, are we going to build above this or beside it? This isn't really that nice to build over here, I feel. But if we just routed the resources over and across, we could build below those belts. And then we have more or less of a more condensed build, I guess. Oh well. Yes. First though, I'm just going to go to that oil outpost and fixing it. Because currently we're not getting a lot of oil through that. If I can remember the way, it's there. Also we need repairs. Oh. But anyway, one connection is fine. Good. And back we go. Maybe we're doing some repairs on the way. Which I believe was right up here. Or maybe not. Further up. No, further down maybe? I don't know. Now we are just going in here. You have a good amount of space. You're requesting the right things. We need robot coverage, because fuel we're still going to just deliver by bot. But I don't have any delivery bots. Oh well. That all lines up, it's just this that is weird. Good. We need this as part of this blueprint as well. But I think we'll fix that later. Good. Did we copy these stations from anywhere? Not really. Good. So we can get all of this started. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.